Hello everyone. Let us begin with the new chapter, Lines and Angles, chapter number 5. Today we are just going to start with a brief introduction. You people have done the topic lines, line segments and rays earlier. And from there we'll start the chapter. The first thing is recalling the concepts that you people have learned. There are three different of lines. Line segment, rays means three lines are drawn. This line has pointing ends, both the ends are pointing. This line has both the ends with the arrow, and here one end is the pointed one, another is the arrow. So it means these all three are different and their names are also different. First one is the line segment. Why? Because it has some definite length. We cannot increase it to this side, we cannot increase it to this side. If I say I am going to draw a line segment of 3 centimeter, it means it is only of 3 centimeter, not more than that. That is called line segment when we specify a length. This figure shows us a line and it can be extended according to our need. For example, I am drawing a diagram and where other line is meeting, my line becomes short. So I can increase it to that side where I need it to be cut, and it doesn't have any length, that's why it can be extended. But on it we can specify some points at different distances also. And both the arrowheads state that it can be extended to this side also, it can be extended to this side also. If I draw this here, this is also line, this is also line. They both are not having any difference. Here, this length and this length does not matter, because line will be line if it has both the arrowheads. And line segment will be having a difference when its measurement is changed. Now come to the last one, it is a ray. Ray starts from one point and can be extended to any length. It starts from one point and can be extended to any length. It can be extended to only one side. This is called a ray. When two rays start from the same point, it becomes an angle. For example, this is my point. My one ray starts to this side, other ray start to. So this one is called an angle. When two rays have similar starting point and the distance between them is called an angle. So angles are done, and then we have some types of angles that we are going to study here. Rather than the types of angle acute, obtuse, those you people have studied earlier. Now here we are studying about group of angles. So first topic is complementary angles. Complementary angles means when two angles are there and you add their measurement, and you get the answer as 90 degree. Means one angle is 30 degree here, another is 60. 30 plus 60 becomes 90. So these type of angles are called complementary angles, whose sum gives you the measurement 90 degree. When you add these two, 35 and 65, it becomes 100. So these are not complementary angles. Any angles whose sum of measure is 90 degree. Any two angles whose sum of measure. Similarly, supplementary angles. Complementary means sum is 90 degree and supplementary means whose sum becomes 180 degree. Like 60 plus 180 becomes 180 degree. So these are supplementary angles. 68 plus 112. 68, it also becomes 180 degree. Sure. So it means these are also supplementary angles. 180, yes, these are also supplementary angles. 135 and 45, definitely these are also supplementary angles. So these pair of angles are called supplementary angles. Next are adjacent angles. For example, if I open a book in this way, do it gives you a shape of angle? This one here, this one here. Yes. If I open two pages like this, now I get the shape of two angles. One angle this one, another angle this one. Similarly, here is an example that when two angles have one ray in common, that is called adjacent angle, pair of adjacent angles. I have drawn one angle, I have this angle. Either I draw another angle to the common with this ray, or I draw this angle to the common with this ray. It means these are adjacent to each other and these are adjacent to each other. Means those who are neighboring to each other. Those are called adjacent angles. For example, in this figure, there are three angles. 1, 2, 3. This one is adjacent to this, it is adjacent to this, and this is adjacent to this. For example, angle 1, 2, 3. 1 is adjacent to 2, 1 is also adjacent to 3 because they have one arm common here, one arm common here. Angle 2 is adjacent to 1 as well as to 3. Angle 3 is adjacent to 1 as well as to 2 here. What if you people are having a figure like this? Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5. Now, angle 1 is adjacent to 2, 1 is adjacent to 5, but angle 1 is not adjacent to 3 and not adjacent to 4. So it means those who are neighboring, that pair are called adjacent angles, and they have a property, they have a common vertex, means they start from same point, they have a common arm, one arm should be common between them, non-common arms are on the either side of common arm. It means like if we have angles like this, Hana, we have this, I'll give the name here 1, here 2, here A, B, C and D. Now if I consider angle ABD and angle ABC, are those adjacent to each other? My angle ABD is ABD, angle ABC is ABC. There are two things, vertex is common, AB arm is common, but the two arms are again together, so these are not adjacent. ऐसे एडजसेंट नहीं हुए, वो उसके इंटीरियर में है एंगल. एडजसेंट तभी होंगे वो जब एक दूसरे के ऐसे साथ में होंगे. अब मेरा हैंड का अंगूठा इधर है ना, दूसरा अंगूठा इधर है, तो ये एडजसेंट है, ये चीज़ उनकी कॉमन हो गई. यहाँ से मेरे हाथ शुरू हो रहे हैं, तो वो जो दूसरा है वो कॉमन के एक लेफ्ट साइड और एक राइट साइड होना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं है कि मेरा अंगूठा उंगलियों के बीच में घुसा हुआ और मैं बोलूँ कि एडजसेंट है. नो, it should not be in the interior, it should be on the either side. One is at the left, another is at the right. Next one is linear pair. Linear pair is simple, any angles whose sum is 180 degree. But how? Like we have some angles, like this is the angle given. Angle 1 is having some measure, angle 2 is having some measure, and they are having a sum of 180 degree. Fine, those are supplementary also. Now what is the difference between supplementary and linear pair? Linear pair is a pair of adjacent angles. These type of angle, adjacent, those who are combined to each other. In supplementary, we haven't studied that they should be combined, they should be having common vertex or common arm. No. In linear pair, angles should start from same point, they should have a common arm between them, and their sum should be 180 degree. Then these angles are known as linear pair, and their sum should always be 180 degree. Fine. And the last topic is vertical opposite angles. Vertical opposite angles. When we have two lines intersecting each other at any point, then we get four angles over there. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4. Anywhere when line crosses. For example, they have taken example of scissors here. Then also first angle taken, third and fourth. Anywhere when two lines crosses, you get four angles. Out of those four angles, two angles are equal to each other and another two angles are equal to each other. How those? Those who are opposite ones. Angle 2 is opposite to angle 4. So it means angle 2 is equals to angle 4. Angle 1 is opposite to angle 3. So it means angle 1 is equals to angle 3. And these are called vertical opposite angles, and these are always equal. This is not only for this type of figure. And there are many figures. This is also crossing lines. This angle is equal to this. This is equal to this. These are also crossing lines. Wherever two straight lines will cross, there you will get the pair of vertical opposite angles. So this is the introduction for the chapter. You people can go through. Afterwards, we'll go for the exercise. Thank you. And note down all the definitions in your notebooks.